Hi guys, this is Paula Ram and I'm here outside right before the solar eclipse, but I thought I would squeeze this in before that. I recently had a question from someone asking what were the top 3 things that made me successful. So I thought the best way to answer that would be to just talk about it in a video. So I was trying to figure out the top 3 things and I came up with 4 and I couldn't whittle them down. So here are the top 4 things that I feel really helped contribute to my success. The first one is that I had a purpose that was higher than myself. So that is huge when you're starting out. Why are you in business? Why are you doing this? You know, is it just to get rich, make money? And then that's not going to take you very far. When times get tough, that's not really going to motivate you. You really need something higher than yourself, whether it's your family, it's other people, it's a cause greater than yourself. When I got started, one of the main things that got me started was that friends of ours were adopting, and you know the expenses with adoption are astronomical, and I really wanted a way to be able to help them with that financially. And when the opportunity arose with the company I'm in now, it just seemed like that could be the answer. That could definitely be a solution to help raise money for a cause that I really truly believe in. Adoption is one of my loves, my main things I believe in, so I'd love to help families who are doing that. So that was what got me started, was you know, not to make money for myself, but to raise money to help this other family. And then that helped carry me through. And then as the business grew, it became more of, wow, seeing the vision of what could be for our family, you know, bringing my husband home or having all the kids work together. So for us, yeah, I had this vision of what our family would actually or could look like if we had a successful home business. So that is huge. If you have this picture, this vision in front of you of what life could be like and what the true benefits of that are, that will really carry you far. Okay, and then yeah, then it grew as my team grew. It became about seeing all these different ladies and their families who I could help. And that was huge. Just so gratifying to be able to see how your work really is benefiting others, and to see this business really helping ladies whose husbands have died, or they're single parents or ill and needed something they could do from home. There's so many different stories and so many ladies that were able to be helped through this. So that is really motivating. That really, having that that purpose, that cause greater than yourself, really is what will give you gratification in what you do, and peace and joy and enjoyment of it, and it'll carry you through the tough times. So that is number 1. Having a purpose higher than yourself. Number 2 is attitude, and this is huge as well. You know, with a team this large, I've seen many ladies enroll, and it's like I can almost tell within the first 5 minutes of talking with them if they're going to be successful or not, and it's all because of their attitude. The ladies who come in and are so excited and they're willing to do what it takes and they're ready to jump in are the ones that do well. The ones who are just kind of like, well, I'll try it out, you know, I'll just try this one thing and gauge interest and see if it works and we'll see what happens, you know, don't tend to do as well. And a big thing is if you're in the habit of making excuses for things. So if you're already in the habit of making excuses in your life, when tough times come in your business, then it's just going to be habit to blame things, which is a huge thing, is taking responsibility for your life and taking responsibility for yourself. It is so easy, and it is a bad habit to blame other people or circumstances for where you are at the present time. And as long as you continue to blame outside things, whether they be people or circumstances, your circumstances aren't going to change. You're not going to hit your goals. Once you take that responsibility for yourself, your own circumstances, your actions, then you can actually have the power to change it. So yeah, when things get tough, don't make excuses, because tough times come in everybody's life. I've had tons of tough things and that came up through the past 7 years that I've been working this business, and you just can't use them as excuses or why you're not going to succeed. Yeah, there's times that you may need to back off and focus on other things with your priorities, and that's fine. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about just the habit of making excuses anytime anything goes wrong. So yeah, it can be other people, it can be circumstances, and it also can be blaming the company you're with. And I see this a lot. It's like people jump from direct sales company to direct sales company all the time because they think it's the reason they're not succeeding is there's something wrong with that company or that product. And it's true that you need to, oops, sorry about that. We had some people stop by unexpectedly, so I had to take a break. And meanwhile, the solar eclipse came and went, and it's still slightly overcast. So it's technically in the middle of the solar eclipse right now, but it's not very dark. So, as I was saying, your company, don't blame your company, because people tend to go from company to company thinking, oh, this one's the magic bullet, this one is really going to work. And unless you start taking responsibility for yourself and your own success, you're not going to be successful in the other companies either if you haven't been successful in the one you're with now. So don't keep hopping from company to company. Stick with where you are if you love the product, and make it work. Take responsibility for how it turns out. Okay, so number 3 is really truly caring about other people. I didn't want to be in business where it was just all about making money or what I could get out of it. It's caring about your customers, wanting what's truly best for them. And I just enjoyed actually getting to know my customers. And then as the team started to grow, even with that first consultant who signed up, I was thrilled to get to know her. I was thrilled to get to know the bloggers I was working with, and then my team members. And these are people I just grew to know and love, and that just caring about them, wanting your team members to succeed, wanting your customers to have the best experience, wanting to work fairly with your bloggers and anyone you work with. And it's not always, not, okay, is this the best move for me right now? Is this going to benefit me if I do things this way? Or sometimes you have to, just do things because it's best for other people with no benefit to yourself. And it comes around. It comes around. It will benefit you in the long run in some way. So don't ever, it's just be a good person and care about people. That just goes a long way. There are some people who just really don't care about people, but they might hear training on how to do this step and that step to show you care about people, but it's not really quite genuine. You can't really do a formulaic step-by-step thing to show people you care about them when you really truly don't. So that's something you have to work out yourself. Enjoy people, enjoy working with people, and that is truly, really fulfilling. Okay, so number 4, my extra one, was to work within your strengths. And this is my controversial one that not everybody agrees with. Okay, everybody has strengths and things they love to do. You want your job, your business to be something that you can't wait to jump out of bed and do in the morning because you're so excited. You don't want to be like, lounging around thinking, oh, I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to do that. It's something I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to make myself do that. You want to work within your strengths. Once you're working in that zone and you're really using your strengths, your creativity, your personality, and you're working with that, that gives you momentum to really go far and fast. And I also recommend going deep. Whatever area you're interested in, go deep. Don't dilute yourself by going wide and dabbling in different areas or different methods of selling. Go deep, become an expert in the area you enjoy, and that just really just floats your boat. I hate that term. I don't know why that came out. Okay, so this does not mean that you never have to stretch yourself or you never have to go out of your comfort zone. You absolutely do. And I've had to do that many times. And the more I'm in it, the more I have to do that. But when you're starting out, I mean, do what you love. Sell the way you love to, and it depends on, are you a people person? Are you an extrovert? Do you love to just think through things of how you could sell online and with online marketing because you're an introvert and you love to use your brain that way. It's just, everybody is different. So once you find what really, I don't know why I can't find the word today, but once you find what really makes you tick and what you really enjoy and just you get excitement out of and you can't wait to do and you can't wait to try, then you're on the way to really building something great. If it's always a struggle, if you're always having to make yourself do these things because this is what some trainer told you to do, and so you have to do this way, run the other way. That you're not going to get very far. How long can you stick with that? Unless you have a huge motivation. If your kids aren't eating unless you do this, or if your mortgage isn't being paid unless you go do these steps to build your business, then that's motivation that you probably will do what it takes to get there. So either you have to have a huge motivation, or you have to be doing something you love to truly get it to work and to keep it successful for the long haul. So guess that's my 4 tips. Have a purpose higher than yourself, your attitude and taking responsibility for yourself, truly caring about others, and working within your strengths. So I hope that's helpful, and go out there and build your own wildly successful businesses and have fun doing it. All right, bye guys.